Alrighty, folks, so this is going to be, I believe, the 18th psychological lecture. And in today's psychological lecture, we are essentially going to be talking about intention and what intention is and how it's applicable to us as day traders. Now, before we get into that, I wanted to talk about something specifically. One of the other members just hit his first $10,000 month. And on a day-to-day basis, we're just having members hitting their first 10K months. Boom, 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 off trading. They join, they take initiative, they take action, and what? They have pure intention, right? And it's crazy to me to think back, like, damn, these people are all making 10, some member even hit 15K a month, other members 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7K months. And it's all specifically because they just had intention, right? They joined my Discord, they listen to every word that I say, they join the daily group calls, they have pure intention. And I think it's so important of a topic to cover specifically about intention. And the reason why I explain intention so deep is because of the fact that without intention, we are nothing, right? Because majority of people don't succeed in trading simply because of the fact that they have no intention. And what I mean by they have no intention is they wake up, they open their laptop, take an execution, their day's done. Or take an execution, take a couple more executions, blow an account, their day's done. They never had pure intention. And what I mean is, like, the intention aspect of day trading is so powerful, you guys do not realize. Intention with waiting for confirmation, technical wise. Intention specifically with, let's say, joining a mentorship and saying, I'm going to dedicate my life to this. Intention with specifically saying, I'm going to go all in on this no matter how I feel, no matter what's happening in my life. I'm going to go all in and I'm going to make the intention now. In the now and not later. And like I mentioned in yesterday's psychological lecture, a lot of you have one foot out the door and one foot in the door. And this is all of your lives right now with no intention, no want, no desire. You're just sitting there and you're hoping and praying for a miracle. When in reality, all of the success that you can possibly get from this life is specifically off of the basis of having pure intention. I want this thing, I will make sure it happens. There's your intention. But majority of you have such a weak mindset, such a poor, weak mindset. You're just begging and hoping for a miracle. No intention, no want, no desire. Let me take an execution. If I blow my funded account, okay. Next day. Okay, well, I blew my funded account. Now I have to wait for my paycheck to come in and then I'll go buy another funded account. No intention. And what I'm saying is, the reason why you constantly fail in every realm of trading, it's not only just the actual aspect of the dollars and the outcome, but it's the aspect with your technical analysis sucking, the ability to not control your mind, waiting for confirmation off of a specific model that you are trading. All of these things are driven and derived specifically off of intention. You tell yourself before you enter that trade, I'm making the intention here now that I'm going to wait for that confirmation. You make the intention before you go on tilt. I'm going to make the intention specifically to not go on tilt today. Today is the day that I become profitable. You make the intention specifically. You know what? I'm going to join that mentorship. I'm going to listen to every single word that dude has to say because clearly people listen to him and just make money and their lives get changed. And like, I hope by now you guys can literally see from all of my students make 10K months, 5K months, 7K months. There's payouts, 3 to 5 to 10 payouts a day at this point. It used to be 3 to 5 to 10 funded accounts getting passed. Now it's 3 to 5 to 10 payouts a day. And what I'm saying is, you guys have no sense of intention and you need that help. And there's nothing wrong with needing help, right? There's nothing wrong. Where there is an issue is staying in the same place that you have been in for the majority of your life. You need to reflect right now. Ask yourself, what have you got done in the last 6 months, in the last 12 months, in the last 24 months? What have you specifically got done? The answer is fuck all. If I'm being quite frank with you guys. And I love you guys to the point where I will always be 100% brutally honest with every single one of you guys. No matter what happens in my life, no matter who's hating on me, no matter what person has X, Y, and Z, even if my own YouTube comments and my own followers turn against me and say, this guy is full of shit and this guy is a dickhead and this guy is this or that, I don't care. I will always be real with you guys because that is what you deserve. You deserve someone to really tell you, you know what, viewer, you should not eat that cupcake because you're 30 pounds overweight. You know what, viewer, you should stop over trading because you're a dumb fuck and you need to realize that if you repeat the same mistakes that you constantly repeat, what will change? I will tell you guys this, and I'll be the guy that tells you guys this. And the whole basis of why I am like this is because my intention is truly to be able to change people's lives. Anyone who comes into contact with me, their life gets changed. That's just how my fucking life works. And that's what I've wanted in my life. There's no other circumstance or scenario where I could see people joining or DMing me or watching my content, my free content. Any one of my followers, their lives gets changed. I have incentive to do so. I need you guys to change your lives. Because if for example, you don't, I look like a dickhead. And that's my intention as your guys' mentor. But specifically, how intentions is derived and important specifically for you guys is off of the fundamental basis that I need to make intention in every aspect of my life. You set a time to go to the gym. Your intention is to go at that time. See if you actually go at that time. You set intention to do X, Y, and Z thing, whether that be not over leveraging, whether that be not over trading, whether that be get your psychology right, whether that be join that mentorship, whether that be listen to that person, whatever the case may be, you need to set the stage for the sense of intention in order for you to succeed. And you cannot expect your life changing at all if you have no sense of intention. It's such a beautiful thing, the aspect and the fact of intention, because of the fact that when you have specific intention and drive and want, you will beat 90% of human beings off of the rip. And then from there, it's like, okay, well, if let's say 1.5% of human beings become millionaires, how do I beat that other 8.5%? Because intention allows you to basically get the jump and jump the gun on that 90% of people that fail. But what about that remaining 8.5%? Even more intention, but more discipline and more deeply rooted discipline with intention. So what I mean by saying that is you set a time to go to the gym. You go at that time because that was your intention all along. You say you're not going to overtrade, but you have no sense of intention. So you need to build the intention specifically not to overtrade. You say you're not going to over leverage, right? But you have no intention. So it's just a loose word that comes out of your mouth. No intention. You're going to end up over leveraging, over trading, blowing the funded accounts. The constant cycle is going to repeat. You're not going to see success. No 10K months for you, my friend. Unfortunate reality that's just what is. And you need to ask yourself, what am I doing to build intention out of my life? What are the intentions that I have for my life? You don't even know what type of life you want. And this is why you don't have it. You blankly think about things. Oh, I want a Lamborghini. What type of Lamborghini do you want? Set the intention. Oh, well, I want a nice house and a big house. What's the square footage of your house? How much is it going to cost you? Where is it going to be? Set the intention of what you want, and this world will give you every single thing that it has. But until then, how can you expect to get something that you don't even know you want? Think about what I just said. How do you expect to get something you don't even know you want in the first place? It's like girls tend to do this. It's a very interesting thing. You'll be in a relationship with a chick, or you'll be talking to a chick, and she's like, oh, yeah, I don't know. What do you want to eat? And you're like, I don't know. What do you want to eat? And she's like, oh, I don't know. Well, I'm down for whatever. You end up picking a spot, and then she fucking screams at you for picking that spot, even though she told you in the first place. And the whole reason why that was is because she never had the intention in the first place. So all of you are essentially and basically acting like some goddamn bitches. You all are acting like some bitches. And that's how your life is, seriously. You have no sense of intention in any realm or aspect of your life. And you need to ask yourself, what are the things that you want out of this life? And until you have them blueprinted out with specific intention, followed by extreme discipline paired with intention, followed by a trading strategy that has a high win rate, specifically with the intention that you are going to only trade that trading strategy. I see so many people, they'll have a beautiful strategy, and then they'll go trade Asia. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, you are such a dickhead. Why on God's green earth are you trading Asia? And the whole reason on why that is simply because of the fact that they never had intention from the get-go. You can't be this leaf blowing throughout the wind. You need to have specific intention for every realm and aspect of your life. I'm going to do X, Y, and Z thing. I'm going to make X amount of money. I'm going to drive that car. I'm going to have that wife. She's going to have this characteristics and traits. I'm going to live in that house. I'm going to make this amount of money a year. This is how I'm going to do it. And how am I going to do it? I'm going to break down specifically my day-to-day life. My current day-to-day life is waking up, group call. Awesome. Group call's over. More work. Whether that be posting a YouTube video, answering DMs. I get 1,000 DMs a day now in my stage of just people asking me for help. I help them all out. Cool. Awesome. I get up out of my bed. And then from there, after all those DMs are responded, after the group call is over, I hit the gym. I eat food with my family. Awesome. Cool. I go upon my life, make more YouTube content for you guys that are helping you guys, make a lecture in the Discord to help people that need help, specifically technical wise. Whatever the case may be, I will do. Because I know that is the thing that will lead me to extreme success in my life. And what you guys need to understand and recognize is what are the things that will allow you to see extreme success in your life? And what are the intentions around that? What are the intentions around my perfect strategy? What are the intentions around the disciplinary actions I need to do every single day? What are the intentions of the things that I want out of this life? How much money do I want to make? What are the intentions behind that? What is the intention behind every single thing? Why are you even waking up every day? Seriously, like your guys' lives are so shit. Why are you even waking up every day? You need to ask yourself, what's the intention? Oh, well, I'm going to just go live life. You are a dork, and no wonder you are depressed. You are depressed right now because you have no sense of intention. You have no sense of urgency. You have no sense of intention, no discipline plan, no 10K months, no random traveling, no nice car, nothing. You have nothing. And you still, after all of this, it baffles my mind. After all of this, you still have sense of an ego to tell someone how to do something else. Like if you can't fix yourself, you can't expect anything out of this life. You are the only person that can figure this the fuck out. No one's going to come out of your bed. I wish I could physically do this, but unfortunately, there's just too many of you fucks, and you guys all are spread across the world. I wish I could come into your bed, grab you by the neck, strangle you until you get up and go work. Unfortunately, I cannot do that. The only thing and the closest thing you're going to get to that is watching these YouTube videos. So you need to ask yourself, do I want this? And if the answer is yes, what are the intentions that I have for this thing? Okay, cool. Let's just outline trading, for example. I have the intention to make a lot of money when trading. Cool. Now that you've established that you have a lot of intention, how are you going to get there? You don't even know how many funded accounts you're going to trade. You don't know what your risk protocol is. You don't even know how many points you're going to risk. You don't even know what your average take profit going to be. You don't even know what times of the day to trade. You don't even know what's high probable, low probable conditions. You don't even know what news events are high probable or low probable. You don't even know what forms of liquidity happen at what time. You don't even know what forms of manipulation. You know nothing. You genuinely know nothing, and you have no sense of intention behind any actions in your goddamn life. So how are you expecting a different outcome? My G, you are depressed right now because of the fact that you've never had sense of intention in your life. There's never been an aspect of your life that you had intention to want and get something. And this is why you are failing. This is why you are depressed. This is why you are sad. This is why she won't text you back. Why do you think she won't text you back? Oh, well, she's just bored of me, or she's just annoying, or she wasn't the one for me. No, G, you weren't the one for her. You are a dork, you are broke, you are incapable, and you have no attributes that she looks up to. There's a reason why a girl will never choose a nerd, right? It's because it's a nerd, right? Unfortunately, she's with a G. She's with a dude that can protect, provide, be a G, has a lot of money, is very capable in all aspects of his life. These are all things that you guys lack and don't have. Why did she leave you? That's exactly why she left you, G. Unfortunately, I hate to be the bearer of bad news. She doesn't respect you. What do you have in your life to get respected on? You have no money. You live with your parents. You drive a shitty car. You don't travel. You're not known by anyone. You're anonymous. You're just, look, I love you guys, but unfortunately, majority of you are just losers. This is the thing. This is the problem. This is the error that we need to fix. Why are you a loser? Let's root this back to the original cause and the original case. You are a loser because no aspect of your life has intention. You're just a girl, basically. A girl asking her boyfriend, where do you want to eat? And she's saying, I don't know. That's you right now, my G. That is literally you. You're clueless. you know when you push a girl, you push a girl and she's like, ah. That's all of you guys with your lives right now. Seriously, that's how shit your lives are. This is you. Look, let me reenact you guys right now. Hopefully I don't blow this funded account. Hopefully I can make some money on this funded account. Just useless. Absolutely useless. Absolutely useless. Now, there's nothing wrong. Listen very carefully before all the hate comments roll into my YouTube comment section. There is nothing wrong with being useless in the now. There is something wrong with staying useless. Staying the way that you are. So you need to ask yourself, what are the intentions that I have for my life? What are the intentions for every realm of my life? What are the intentions I have for trading? How much am I going to risk? How much am I going to make? What's my average take profit going to be? What's my average risk going to be? What is the average time of the day I'm going to trade? What's the session I'm going to trade, right? What forms of manipulation am I going to look for? What news drivers am I going to look for? What are the things that you want? And what are the things you are looking for? You don't know anything. This is why you are failing. This is why people join, right, and listen to the words I have to say in my Discord and start hitting $10,000 months. I have no sense of sadness for some of you because I know how easy it is if you just take that sense of risk. And what even is the risk? What, $100? Whoa! I am telling you, as someone who has made a lot of money off trading, and also as someone who has bred multiple people to make over $10,000 a month, $15,000 a month. On top of that, people that constantly $2, $4, $6, $8, $10,000 payouts. Easy peasy. As someone who has done all of that and is highly capable, I am telling you here now, if you make no intention in your life, it will go exactly the same that it is going down now. Do not expect any sense of change and expect consistent aspects of you just eating shit and you just eating the concrete, falling on your face, blowing that funded account. Same cycle. She leaves you. You're crying. You're depressed. Why is this happening to me, God? Well, maybe self-reflect, G. Drop your ego for once in your life because you haven't really accomplished things. I have done multiple things in my life where I could, for some aspect, feel a sense of accomplishment, and I still don't feel any sense of accomplishment. I have made over $1 million, number one. Number two, I have bred hundreds of people of making money online. And I'm not talking about funded money. I'm talking about in their bank account money. I'm talking about they have hit 10K months, 15K months, 2K payouts, 4K payouts, 8K payouts, whatever the case may be. These are things that I can sit back and say, you know what? Let me just take my foot off the gas a little bit. I can sit back and enjoy now. Fuck that. Fuck that. So for you with no sense of accomplishments, never accomplished a lick or a dime of any fucking thing in their life, for you to sit there and say, oh, well, why did she leave me? I'm a G and I have this and I've done this. Or, well, I have 20 bodies. Like, you are such a loser to the point where you gauge your sense of accomplishments on how many girls fucked you. Is that how you gauge your sense of success? You're a dork. You're a dork. If you specifically have an ego in any realms of your life, you need to do a deep self-reflection and say, why and what caused me to have an ego? And if it's a thing that 20 girls wanted to have sex with you, you can keep fucking those girls, G. I'll keep making my millions. You can keep fucking those girls. Awesome. Cool. Have a good life, G. But for those who say, you know what? Yeah, actually, Salmon's right. I don't make that much money. I don't really have any sense of accomplishment. How do I build myself? You build yourself by having strict intention with every realm of your life. You don't know anything. You are so clueless. And what I'm saying here now is it's okay to be clueless and not know anything. What is not okay is you staying in the same position you have been for the last 6 months, for the last 12 months. And a majority of you guys, if you guys look at your lives, ask your guys' selves right now, What has changed in my life in the last 6 to 12 months? Well, literally ask yourself, be fully honest with yourself. Pause the video if you need to right now. Ask yourselves honest and brutally, what has changed in the last 6 to 12 months of my life? Majority of you, 80 to 90%, the answer is fuck all. Nothing. Not a single thing has changed in your life. That should scare you. That should scare you to the extent that you should never ever been more scared in your fucking life. Because when that was happening to me, I was shitting myself. Why is this not working out? I need to push harder. There's something wrong with me. I need to do something different. And I made the intention of, okay, you know what? Let me make the intention to actually change and do exactly what I need to be doing. And notice, looky. My life changed. Awesome. And I'm telling you guys, this is the protocol. This is what you need. It's not the new strategy. It's not the new X, Y, and Z. It's not X, Y, Y. It's not whatever you can paint in your head. It's none of those things. It's taking the step and the initiative to saying, you know what? I'm actually going to want to do this. I actually want this. I want to be very, very successful. I want to build out a structured blueprint on how I'm going to get there. I want to know how much I'm risking, how much my average take profit is, what the news is for the day, what's the form of manipulation, where are the previous sessions draws on liquidity, where is the displacement coming from, where is everything coming from? You know nothing. You genuinely know nothing. You are sitting there like a clueless little bitch. I get so emotional and angry about these things because you guys don't really understand how close you are to succeeding. There are people who join this fucking Discord that I have, and in the first 30 days, they make their first $10,000 that they've ever made in their life. You guys don't really understand or comprehend how close you are from financial change for the rest of your life. Take my word for it, don't take my word for it. At the end of the day, my life will still be of abundance and winning, as well as anyone who comes into contact with me. Anyone who joins my Discord, anyone who listens to the words that I have to say, because I change people's lives. People come into contact with me and their life gets fucking better. That's how people that get into contact with me operate. I don't breed no losers. I only breed winners. That's my version of reality because I made the intention that that's my version of reality. I love you guys so much. That's going to be the end of this psychological lecture. If you made it to the end of this one, come with the words, I have full intention. I have full intention. I love you guys. I'll see you guys in the next psychological lecture.